Prince Harry's 14-word comment about royal family that hints at future UK return. It's said that a week from Prince Harry turning 40 next Saturday, that he's well settled into the LA lifestyle with Meghan, and their two children Prince Archie, 5, and Princess Lilibet, 3. But thanks in part to a recent return visit to the UK by the Duke of Sussex, tongues have been wagging about the prospect of a return to Britain for the Prince and of a possible restart of the royal duties that he and his left behind after they stood down as working members of the firm in 2020. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Regardless of the Prince's next step, what is clear is that his native UK will always hold a special place in his heart, and it could just be a tie that he can never properly cut. He put that very sentiment into words himself in his bombshell autobiography Spare that was released in January last year, and is set for a re-release in paperback format this October. Writing in Spare he said, "I love my mother country, and I love my family, and I always will. I just wish, at the second darkest moment of my life, they'd been there for me too." The tome was slammed by many of his critics, furious at his treatment of many of his family. That includes allegations of Prince William's physical violence against him and that then Queen Consort Camilla, now Queen Camilla, was pushing negative stories about Meghan Markle to the press. He even claimed that Kate Middleton was reluctant to share lip gloss with Meghan. Meanwhile, it's reported that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's neighbours are gnashing at the bit to make them part of their community, according to a journalist living close by. Richard Miniards, who lives near to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, has revealed what people in the area make of having them living in their midst. Prince Harry's 40th birthday celebration could turn into a test of true friendship this weekend, if he and Meghan are reunited with David and Victoria Beckham. The Beckhams are said to be among VIP invitees at an A-list party Meghan throwing for Harry at their $14.7 million mansion in Montecito, California on Sunday night. Other guests reportedly include near neighbors and friends Oprah Winfrey, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ellen DeGeneres and pop stars Katy Perry and Ariana Grande, as well as Hollywood power brokers and Harry's polo pal Nacho Figueras. But a business source close to one invitee said last night, "All eyes will be on the Beckhams if they come and how they interact with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex following a lot of stories about their big falling out. David is very much treated like sporting royalty here in America, so it will be fascinating to see if both sides can bury the hatchet." Today's invitation is thought to be another olive branch to football icon David, 49, and his 50-year-old fashion designer and former Spice Girl wife in a peacemaking move by Meghan to repair their rift. The once close couples have seen cracks appear in their relationship since Harry and Meghan's wedding in 2018, with David reportedly furious over a call from the Duke allegedly accusing him and Victoria of leaking stories to the media. The former Man United and England captain, who now jointly owns top US team Inter Miami, was reportedly equally upset when he flew for 22 hours from London to Sydney at Harry's request to add star power to the Invictus Games in 2018, only to be snubbed by the Duke when he got there. At the same time, Meghan's friendship with Victoria is said to have soured following media reports that she had been given free makeup advice by the former Spice Girl. Now, it appears, Meghan has stepped in to diffuse their feud between the couples and rekindle their friendship. On the first day of her and Harry's 4-day faux royal tour of Colombia last month, the Duchess wore a $780 brown silk shirt designed by Victoria Beckham for her VB 2000 collection. Brand and culture expert Nick Ada believes this was a strong sign that Meghan wants to rebuild bridges, adding, "For Meghan to wear VB when all the world was watching her on tour is a smart move." Given that Meghan rarely rewears items, this could be a telling gesture. Meanwhile, although Sussex staff have declined to reveal any details or timings for Harry's milestone 40th birthday festivities, it is expected that Harry and Meghan will celebrate privately with their children, Prince Archie, 5, and 3-year-old Princess Lilibet before party guests arrive later in the day. Several who live 90 miles south in Los Angeles have reportedly booked rooms at the ritzy Miramar Hotel in nearby Santa Barbara, where Seaview Beach suites cost up to $5,500 per night. Party planner Meghan will be hoping the celebration for her husband will be a big success following another setback last week when it was learned that her trademark application for her planned new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, has been refused by the U.S. Patent Office. Authorities there say businesses cannot trademark actual geographical locations, with American Riviera the widely accepted term used to describe the very stretch of California coastline their mansion overlooks. Quinn also revealed that Harry is keen for his children to build a relationship with their cousins. He added, Harry has spoken to friends about his sadness at not have a closer relationship with his niece and nephews, but what is upsetting him even more is the prospect of Lilibet and Archie having no relationship at all with George, Charlotte, and Louis. The royal expert added, he has implied that if he gets an apology from his family then he is prepared to forgive, but that just isn't going to happen. In response to the Princess of Wales's health news being made public on Friday, Harry and Meghan shared a short statement. Former royal butler Grant Harold suggested that the firm might agree on burying the hatchet if the Duke agreed to apologize for the cutting remarks he made in his autobiography. But speaking to Sky News Australia, commentator D.D. Dunleavy claimed, Harry is not going to apologize, at least not while he is still with Meghan. I really do believe he does her bidding and she is never going to allow him to apologize to the family. The timing of the release of the paperback version of Prince Harry's best-selling memoir has raised eyebrows. An expert noted the new edition of Spare will hit the shelves at the same time the Duke of Sussex's father King Charles goes on tour, the first since the monarch disclosed his cancer diagnosis. King Charles and Queen Camilla are going on a tour of Australia and Samoa to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. But royal commentators fear the release of Harry's book, which broke the Guinness World Record for being the fastest-selling work of fiction, will distract from the royal tour. In an episode of the Royal Record podcast, GB News' royal correspondent, Cameron Walker, and the digital royal editor, Svar Nanansen, shared their views on Harry's blunder. Mr. Walker said, well, we're going to get a paperback version, you lucky devils out there, being released on October 22nd. Now, a red flag for me, when I saw the release date of this, slap bang in the middle of the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, CHOGM, in Samoa, we know King Charles is going to be there. Is this whole thing going to distract from CHOGM or King Charles's work there? But Harry has gone against adding any new material in the paperback edition as is custom for new releases, a move which could work in his favor, said Mr. Nanansen.